Hill stations are like islands of cool serenity amidst a sea of heat. They beckon us with their crisp air, misty slopes, and panoramic views. But have you ever wondered why these elevated havens are so much cooler than the lowlands below? The answer lies in a fascinating interplay of geography and science. Hill stations, by definition, are towns or cities located at significantly higher altitudes than surrounding plains. This difference in elevation is the key to understanding their cooler climates. As we ascend higher, the air around us changes, and with it, so does the temperature. Imagine yourself climbing a mountain. With each step higher you take, the air grows noticeably cooler. This phenomenon is directly related to altitude. The higher you go, the farther you are from the Earth's surface, which absorbs heat from the sun. The Earth's surface acts like a giant heat sink, absorbing solar radiation and warming the air closest to it. As you ascend, you move away from this heat source, and the air naturally becomes cooler. Another factor contributing to the coolness of hill stations is air pressure. Atmospheric pressure, the weight of the air pressing down on us, decreases with altitude. This is because there is less air above us as we go higher. Think of it like a stack of pillows. The pillow at the bottom of the stack feels the most pressure, while the top pillow feels the least. Similarly, air at higher altitudes is less compressed, and this lower pressure leads to lower temperatures. The relationship between altitude and temperature is often described using the concept of a temperature gradient. This gradient is a crucial aspect of meteorology and helps us understand how weather patterns and climate conditions vary with elevation. A temperature gradient is the rate at which temperature changes over a certain distance. It can be observed in various environments, from the base of a mountain to its peak, and even in urban settings where buildings create microclimates. In the Earth's atmosphere, there's a general trend of decreasing temperature with increasing altitude. This phenomenon is due to the thinning of the air and the decrease in atmospheric pressure as you go higher. This means that for every 1,000 meters, approximately 3,300 feet, you ascend, the temperature drops by roughly 6.5 degrees Celsius, about 11.7 degrees Fahrenheit. This rate of cooling is known as the environmental lapse rate, and is a fundamental concept in understanding mountain climates. This consistent cooling with height is a key reason why hill stations offer a respite from the sweltering heat of the lowlands. These elevated areas provide a cooler, more comfortable environment, making them popular destinations during hot summer months. The cooler temperatures at higher altitudes also support unique ecosystems and biodiversity, which are often not found in the warmer lowlands. Section 5. Famous hill stations, where cool air reigns. Around the world, countless hill stations stand as testaments to the allure of cooler climates. These elevated regions, often nestled in the arms of majestic mountains, provide a refreshing escape from the sweltering heat of the lowlands. From the misty peaks of the Himalayas, where the air is thin and the views are endless, to the rolling hills of Scotland, draped in a perpetual mist that adds to their mystique, these elevated retreats offer a welcome escape from the heat. Visitors can enjoy a cool breeze, scenic views, and a sense of tranquility that is hard to find elsewhere. Shimla, the Queen of Hills in India, enjoys pleasant summers thanks to its location in the Himalayan foothills. This charming town, with its colonial architecture and bustling markets, is a favorite among tourists seeking respite from the Indian summer. Darjeeling, another gem in the Himalayas, is renowned for its tea plantations and breathtaking views of Mount Everest. The aroma of fresh tea leaves fills the air, and the sight of the towering peak in the distance is truly awe-inspiring. And who could forget the Swiss Alps, a haven for skiers and nature enthusiasts alike. In winter, these mountains transform into a snowy paradise, attracting adventurers from all over the globe, where crisp mountain air and snow-capped peaks create a winter wonderland. Whether you're skiing down the slopes or simply taking in the stunning scenery, the Swiss Alps offer an unforgettable experience that captures the essence of winter magic. Section 6. The Science of Cool. A recap. The coolness of hill stations can be attributed to a fascinating interplay of scientific factors. Altitude plays a primary role, as moving away from the Earth's heat-absorbing surface naturally leads to cooler temperatures. Decreasing air pressure with altitude further enhances this cooling effect, as thinner air is less capable of retaining heat. The concept of temperature gradients helps us understand the consistent rate at which temperature drops as we ascend higher. Section 7, Beyond the Science, the Magic of Hill Stations. While the science behind their coolness is intriguing, hill stations offer much more than just a respite from the heat. They captivate us with their natural beauty, from mist-shrouded mountains and verdant valleys to cascading waterfalls and pristine lakes. The fresh mountain air, often infused with the scent of pine forests or blooming wildflowers, invigorates the senses. The slower pace of life and the absence of urban chaos provide a much-needed break from the hustle and bustle of city life. Section 8. Conclusion. Embracing the cool embrace. In conclusion, the cool allure of hill stations stems from a delicate balance of geographical factors and scientific principles. These elevated regions offer a unique blend of natural elements that create a refreshing escape from the heat of the lowlands. Altitude, air pressure, and temperature gradients all play a role in creating these naturally cooler environments. As you ascend to higher altitudes, the air becomes thinner and cooler, providing a respite from the sweltering temperatures below. The lower barometric pressure at these heights also contributes to the cooler climate, making hill stations a perfect getaway. But beyond the science lies a world of natural beauty, tranquility, and a sense of wonder that draws us to these elevated havens time and time again. The lush greenery, the misty mornings, and the serene landscapes offer a picturesque setting that captivates the soul. The peaceful forest paths and serene lakes provide a perfect backdrop for relaxation and rejuvenation. So, the next time you find yourself escaping the heat and the cool embrace of a hill station, take a moment to appreciate the fascinating science that makes these havens of coolness possible. Reflect on the intricate interplay of natural forces that create such a delightful environment. Whether you're hiking through the mountains, relaxing by a tranquil lake, or simply enjoying the cool breeze, remember that these experiences are made possible by the unique geographical and scientific factors at play.